Hi, this is Andrew Barter from Tech 21, and here we are at the 2015 NAMM show, and I want to show you our Ride Enjoy. This is the Dr. Pinnick signature head, 1000 watt bass amplifier, has 2 channels. Bottom channel is a clean low end. Has a compressor built into it, so it can hold the note forever, but it's clean. Then in channel 2, we have a distortion channel, which is like a guitar amplifier. And when you mix it together, that's when you get dog sound. Interestingly enough, I'm not Doug Pinnick, but I sound like him. The reason is because he gave us all his secrets, and we built the amplifier of a signal chain of many different components to compose his sound. So basically, it's the 2 channel. When you mix it together, you get his sound, but he also has a sound when he just uses the clean. Yeah.
What about are there anything control?
Yeah, I can explain the control. So the bottom channel is the low end, has a compressor with a 1-knob compressor to go to almost infinite compression. Then a low pass filter that adjusts from 5 kilohertz to all the way down to 1 kilohertz. Doug's setting is usually around 2 kilohertz, so anything above 2 kilohertz is cut off.
Right.
Then you can fine-tune the bass and mid frequencies, and then when he uses only the clean sound, then we're going to have a mid boost built into it, so he can adjust how much mid-range he wants just for the clean sound. Then we have a level. On the other channel, channel 2, we have basically a guitar amp simulation with the drive control, so you can set up how much overdrive you want, how much distortion. Then a high pass filter, so anything below 700 hertz is cut out. That's his setting.
Right.
Then again, we have a tone control for mid-range and treble. We don't have a bass one because you don't need it when it's just for the top channel. Then level.
And on the back, what kind of I/O does it have?
In the back we have an XLR output, so you get this same exact sound without even miking the amp. And there is an effects loop available, which he is actually not using, but there is, if somebody wants to use some effects.
A parallel loop?
Yes.
Yeah.
And speak-ons, because it's 1000 watts. You don't want to use 4-inch jacks because they would just fry.
Okay.
And it's a fairly simple setup, because it contains the sound he wants, so we didn't want to overcomplicate it. So we have a master volume, so the low and a high channel, when you achieve the mix that you desire, then you don't have to change that. But on stage, when you need a little bit more or less volume, you just touch the master and you can adjust it. Okay. Also, there's a gain switch, so if your pickups are not as powerful, you can kick it in, gives you an extra gain. Oh. And also, we have a foot switch that you can switch between the channels or combine them. But if you don't have a foot switch or you don't want to carry it, a simple switch on the front are able to mix the 2 channels, so you get that signature dog sound.
Does the foot switch come with it?
Yes, it does come with it. He had the request in case if they lose the foot switch, then they can still have that combined sound.
Right.
And the other cool thing is that if you lose the foot switch, any a regular switch you put on a 1/4-inch jack and you short out can do the mix. The only thing you cannot do with that, you cannot do the mute when you change instruments, or you cannot do just solo channels. But you can switch between the clean low end and a combined 2 amplifier setup with the front switch.
Great. And how much is this going to cost?
$1,879 street.
And that's just for the head, right?
Just for the head, yes.
And is it available yet? Or?
No, it's going to ship in a couple of months, probably April.
Okay, great. Thanks
Yeah.
a lot.
Thank you.
All right.